Hey, what's going on everyone? So since my last Skywalker Saga video, we got even more new footage from those advertisements, and one showed a bit more combat between Rey and Kylo, who was a boss. So that gives us a bit more insight into how the combat system is going to work. So today I'm going to break that down and talk about how I believe combat will work in the Skywalker Saga. So first, let's take a look at this clip. Again, you'll just have to ignore the weird emojis and editing because this was made for a LEGO advertisement. But here we get a look at a couple more interesting things. First of all, we can see Rey's health bar here in this shot. So yet again, this is a confirmation that Grievous's health bar from that previous clip is in fact just going to be the standard health bar for standard characters with a total amount of hit points of what looks like 100. Since these attacks here do 25 damage and deal 25% of that health bar. Kylo's health bar here though, he is obviously a boss because his health bar is stuck to the top of the screen, and his health bar appears to be closer to 400 or 500 points because a 25 hit against him does not do that much damage. Additionally, there are 4 little shield icons below that. Those actually aren't hearts, those are shields. And we can also see that in the Darth Maul vs. Obi-Wan clip, except this time there are 3 little shield icons and they are already depleted. Now I'm not entirely sure what those shields mean or if they even are shields, so I'm not entirely sure how that would work, but I assume it is something to make bosses a little bit more difficult to kill, since Rey is able to get Kylo pretty low pretty quickly in this clip here, and it wouldn't make sense if that was his entire health bar for a boss. Also again in this clip we can see the combo meter to the right, and if you pause at the very end of the clip you can get a little glimpse of the character's HUD in the top left hand corner with what I assume is the stud count below the character's name, with probably the character icon to the left of that. And then there's also something above Kylo's health bar, not entirely sure what that is, and then there's also the mini-map in the bottom left. By the way, all of the hits here that you're seeing are dealing 25 damage. So how exactly is combat going to work? Well, each character will have a health bar. For standard units, it looks like it's going to be a health bar of 100 points, and for bosses it may be a lot more, with perhaps multiple lives because of that shield system. Then you'll have different kinds of attacks that will deal different amounts of damage based off of what character you're using, what weapon you're using, and what move you choose to use. TT Games have confirmed that combat moves will vary and carry different degrees of strength, so the levels of customization are pretty much limitless. So it depends on which move you use as well as what weapon you're using, because lightsabers and blasters will deal different amounts of damage, and I assume something like, I don't know, R2-D2 shock will also deal a different amount of damage. They also explain that shooting different parts of a character's body will deal different amounts of damage. So if you're more precise with a blaster and perhaps you hit them in the head or in the body, you will deal more damage. And I assume it would be also true for lightsabers as well, so perhaps if you land a chest hit, it will deal more damage. So maybe all these hits that are 25 are just chest hits or head hits or something, and if you happen to hit the leg or the arm, it will deal less damage. Also, it has been confirmed that there will be a lot of new force abilities added to this game, so perhaps things like Darth Vader's choke will deal a certain amount of damage. Also, they've confirmed that there will be a new aim system, which might be what this circle is here in the center of this clip. Overall, it seems like combat is getting a complete overhaul and will almost feel like a completely different game, which I'm definitely looking forward to. I'm excited to start trying and mastering this combo because it looks so complex. But alright, that's about it for this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.